Hey, we all go through periods in life where we get anxious, we get down, then we get times where we get really high. Things are going really well, we're on a roll, and then they can come down again. And sometimes when we get down, they can really get down. We get a bunch of bad things that happen in a row. So I want to share with you some tips that I've learned that have helped me tremendously to stay more what a lot of people refer to as equanimous. So you're not getting these super high highs, you're not getting super low lows, you're staying motivated, you're getting the things done in life that are important to you, and you're making progress in your life. Because sometimes we can get, we have those bad things happen, we can lose our motivation and we stop doing things that are important, and we can kind of get beat down by life, right? We have such a busyness in our life sometimes that, it just feels like you're not getting anything done. So these are some tips that help me. You can use all these, which I would recommend to do, or just pick one of them that might work with you, or start with just one. So number one is just to have a target or a goal, if you want to call it that. So you've got all your things you've got to do in life. You're driving your kids here, you're going to work, you've got meetings, whatever those things are in your life. Have your what's called a plus one. Okay, I also want to improve my fitness. I want to increase my income. I want to improve my relationships. Pick one target and make it specific. So if you say I want to make more money, set a specific amount. I want to increase my income by X amount of dollars per month or whatever. Set a specific target for that, a specific number, or a very specific goal rather than a general one. So that's number one. That gives you some place to go to. It affects what's called our RAS, or reticular activating system, help us focus in on things that are going to help us achieve that goal. Number two is then you want to break that down into really small bite size. I know this sounds obvious, but sometimes we get a goal and it can just be overwhelming how much work there is to do. So I did this recently where I just broke down a 12-week calendar because I had all these things I wanted to get done. So I only have so much time. I can only do one thing per week on top of all the other things I'm doing. And now I'm starting to do that. I can see this momentum of getting that one project done per week. Okay, I'm going to spend an hour on Monday. I'm going to spend an hour on Tuesday. And I'm going to spend a half hour on Wednesday, or whatever it is. Have that little bit of time that you dial out. Just break it down into bite-sized chunks, and you'll see the progress. And that progress is going to help you want to keep going as well. Number three, this is really big, and this is a standalone thing that you could do, is to set and keep commitments with yourself. This is going to help your self-confidence. This is going to help your self-esteem. When you say, I'm going to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you need to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Whatever the agreements that you set with yourself, keep those things. If I'm going to work on this project today for an hour, I need to get that done. Now, sometimes life happens where things come up and I just couldn't get it done at 8 o'clock like I said I was going to. Well, get it done that day, right? But, and be realistic with yourself. If you always get up at 10 o'clock in the morning, don't say, I'm going to start getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Say, I'm going to start getting up at 9:45. But that alone, I can tell you, that will radically change your life. Whatever you say you're going to do, stick with it and start small and build from there. That's a really big one. The next one's called MINS, M-I-N-S, most important next step. Again, we can have these really big goals and we want to break those down, those next parts, but whatever that goal is, okay, what is the most important next step? I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't even know how I'm going to achieve this goal, but the most important next step is I need to call a real estate agent. I need to see how much it costs to hire a personal trainer. Whatever, it's going to be a really small thing. It's going to take you 5 minutes. Do that step and do it the earliest thing that you can do in the morning. So, okay, the next step tomorrow is I need to get this done. As soon as you wake up in the morning, or as soon as you can, get that thing done. That's going to, again, keep that momentum going. So most important next step. Number 5, this is, again, really, really big, is tie those things into helping other people. And if you really think about that, I think you'll probably find that in your life. One of the most highest points in your lives, the things that you felt best about, are when you served others. You helped somebody else and they gave you a genuine compliment. Maybe it was donating money to something, maybe it was helping a neighbor out, whatever it is you can tie that into serving other people. You're going to get a huge benefit from that, and that's going to keep you going as well. And then the last one, this has worked really well for me, is what's called an accomplished list. Because sometimes we can go through a week and the week we're so busy, and then at the end of the week, you go, man, I was so busy this week. And it's like, oh, what did you do? What did you get done? Like, nothing. Right? I don't feel like I got anything productive done. Yes, I ran my kids here, I did this or whatever, but you don't feel like you actually accomplished anything. You're just going through life. And you're getting a lot of things done. So this accomplished list is you write these things down. So at the end of each day, you don't have to write down everything, of course, but Write down the important things. Okay, my goal is to make more money, lose weight, whatever. These are the 1 or 2 or 3 things I did. They're gonna move me closer to that goal in my life. So writing those things down. So I have just a piece on my calendar. I print my calendar out each day. And then I've got an area that just says accomplished. At the end of the day, I write down, I did this, 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 this. And at the end of the week, I compile this thing. So I go, man, I got all this progress going down. And here's the important part about that. That is gonna cause your brain to release dopamine, which is what's called the motivation hormone, and that's going to want to keep you going. So you're not going to get these low lows. You will get some more of the higher highs, but you're going to stay motivated to, again, keep getting that work done. So try any of those things or all of those things. I hope that's helpful to you. It's helped me a ton in my life, and I hope it helps you as well.